Hello, beautiful person. It's me, Rix, and in this mindful minute, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I love about being at home in this quarantine and how you can learn to love it too. Now, stay till the end because I have a surprise for you that I think you would like. I know it's going to make you smile, so stick around. So, right before quarantine, my life, just like everybody else's, or at least most of everyone else's in the world, was constantly busy, moving, consuming, and just doing. Whether it was really productive or not, I was just always doing something. Now, I'm a single parent of 2 teenagers, so working a lot kind of gave me that sense of security that I longed for. Now, I was kind of getting addicted to knowing that I was busy, but the multitasking, it took a toll on my mental health. It may have looked good on the outside, but man, I was just always tired, and on many days, I would just go to sleep kind of like crying and whining that I'd have to get up in 3 or 4 hours because that was the only sleep I was giving myself. I was just constantly talking to people, to customers, to guests, to fellow content creators trying to collaborate, just trying to make things happen, making videos and editing them, and trying to maintain a job too. It's actually quite fun, but at the same time, it was exhausting. Now, I am first and foremost a yoga teacher and an ambassador of happiness and all things as yummy as yoga. But I must admit, I got carried away with, living here in Manila. I knew I was starting to become somewhat of a hypocrite because I was denying myself of the rest and restoration I knew I needed. And health and wellness is what I teach. I wasn't being fair to myself because I didn't prioritize that simple concept of restoring and resting. Now, this global pandemic has caused the entire world to stand still. From that forced stillness, I had to declutter not just my room, like many other people have done during quarantine, but I had to declutter my workspace, my files. I had to declutter the projects I had in my head. I had to declutter the expectations I had for myself, the projects and the goals that I wanted to do. I just had to take those out one at a time and really question, why was I doing all of those things anyway? It was just tiring me out too much. There were even groups of people that I didn't energetically match with that naturally broke off because of this quarantine, and with that, I'm grateful. Without this quarantine, I'd probably still be out there doing the same thing and just overloading myself with things to do that was taking me away from my time for myself, my time to really sit down and meditate and do yoga and even pray. I stopped praying for a long time because I just didn't have time. If there's one thing I could teach you guys today, it's to change the way you talk to yourself during this very special time, this gift of being able to slow down and stay still and have the time, a lot of time, to do what you've always wanted to do. Say things like, I love being at home. I love that I have nothing to do. I love that I finally have the time to write that book or cook all of these recipes that I've been wanting to try out, or finally spend time with your kids. Things like that, you know? Right now, the economy is falling apart. Everybody's worrying about money. It's really hard to get and keep money right now. And there are a lot of people that are going through hell. So if you still have a roof over your head and food to eat, you are extremely lucky and blessed. The only currency that's really worth something right now is your energy. And that means work on the other areas of wellness in your life. So this is your chance to work on your physical fitness, your diet. This is a time for you guys to fast. This is a time for you to get back or even start a spiritual journey. This is a time for you guys to learn, which is working on your intellectual wellness. And for some of you, this could even be a time for you to start an amazing business. I don't know. Whatever it is, there is an abundance of time right now. Time is energy, and time is what we have to share with ourselves and with the people we love. So use up that currency wisely. And that's why forced stillness is my favorite thing about this quarantine. Okay, I'm starting to sweat because it's really hot here where I am. And that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys today. So let me ask you, what do you love about this quarantine and how has it helped you in any way? Leave a comment down below because I'd love to engage with you, or you can just leave an emoji. Okay, make sure to follow the Mindful Minute with me, Rix. I'm Rix, and stay beautifully inspired. Peace and see you tomorrow.